Just 5 days ago, I was attacked in Kingshot and I lost it all. At least I thought. Then today, I got contacted by my attacker, and you're gonna wanna see what he had to say. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Kingshot. Another day inside of the game, rebuilding and strengthening up our city hall, our town center, and just essentially building up our troops as much as we can. You'll notice right here that my range is going to level 30, which means we're going to be able to train up tier 10 troops across the board very soon on the account, which is actually quite exciting. And I'm actually going to get some of my troops training right here really quickly while we get things rolling. Now, I receive comments all the time, and I want to address this one right here because we have shots that says, as soon as I lose 10 million power, meaning them, oh my God, I got hacked, never playing again. This is worth discussing because I lost between 10 and 15 million power on my account when I was attacked. Because I was attacked over and over and I continuously lost troops. I was teleported out of my zone. If you missed the video, it came out 5 days ago. Go check it out before you experience it yourself. But why am I bringing this up? When I was attacked, and this happens in all kingdom builders, not just in Kingshot, when you're attacked, it feels brutal. Your power goes down so low, your infirmary is completely full, and you're like, oh my God, how many troops died? How many do I have to heal, and how long is it gonna take me to get back to where I was before? And the cool thing is, inside of Kingshot, it actually hasn't been so bad. I've been able to enlist and heal troops. I'm back up to nearly 43 million power on the account, and that's about where I was before I got attacked. It's taken me a little bit less than a week to basically get my footing again and be where I was. This is without spending any money. This is just from getting back into the game. Now, why was I attacked? I was inactive in the game for almost a week's time. And during that time, we had a KVK, which I didn't participate in. Shame on me. I definitely had to pay the price for that in getting attacked, getting teleported into the middle of the desert land, and having to then find my way back to help out my alliance and become active yet again inside of the game, which is what I am today. Actually, all of my queues just came up and I could actually do a couple of things in the world here. But I mentioned to you guys that I was contacted by my attacker. And I'm not gonna make you guys wait any longer. Ben Holmes, Homelander here, the guy that attacked you. Glad to see you're almost recovered from KVK zeroing and being active and enjoying again. Our alliance in 788 has lost almost all alliance brawl days as still saving for the next KVK. Good luck with yours. I have to tell you, Ben Holmes came through and was very courteous, kind, and even gave me advice on how I can better prepare for the next KVK. This is a very positive comment coming from the community, someone that is looking out for the best interest and the health of the game. Because guys, this game is a kingdom builder. It's about attacking each other, killing each other, hurting each other's troops, and stealing power. So I just want to say thank you to Ben Holmes, or Homelander. Thank you so much for the comment, and it shows that even though we get attacked by others or we do attacking of others, it's just part of the game inside of Kingdom Builders. It's not anything personal. This comment actually made my day. And now another reason why that comment is actually really valuable is because of all of these events that are going on inside of the game. All the time, there's different events. So what is it? Alliance Brawl going on right now. These events are made so that you spend your resources and all the things that you get in the game on the events to win the events and get the rewards and pull up on the leaderboards for these things. But those are the same resources that you need in your KVK that has even the bigger rewards and the bigger glory. Which is why I put out this video yesterday telling you guys to stop spending inside of Kingshot until it really counts, which is during KVK, a practice which I'm gonna actually start doing myself. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna participate in things like Alliance Brawl, because there are definitely things you can do that don't cost you resources, that are not gonna cost you the items that you need for those bigger events. I can do these caravans, I can go attack things, I can get other things done from the daily events that are okay, but I'm gonna save my speed ups. I'm gonna use my stamina that not that I'm saving, but that I'm accumulating. I'm gonna just use some of my stamina to get some of these things done, and I'm gonna try to progress through events and get as many rewards as I can out of those events, but I'm gonna save the good stuff. All the stuff sitting here in the backpacks, all the speed ups. I mean, literally 100 days of speed. No, holy cow. These are more. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 months. Let me actually count this. 185 days worth of speed ups. I think that could be handy in KVK. Point is, I'm saving these jammies. I'm gonna save them so that when it's time, I'm ready to go and I'm prepared going forward. I'm still gonna, again, do other things and give my advice along the way, so don't fret. So speaking of those things, Alliance Brawl is here today. We have the armament competition. As you can see, I haven't done anything. Governor gear, I'm holding that stuff, man. I'm not wasting it right now. Widgets, speed ups for construction, research, training, no thank you. I'm gonna say no thank you to the armament competition. This right here, we can participate in that, and as you can see, we already have. And that's really all we have going on inside of here right now as far as special events go. We have to play it smart. And speaking of playing things smart, I actually have to go ahead and send out some gatherers because we're low on resources. And with that, I'm actually gonna go a little bit of a speed. We're gonna do a little bit of a speed up session here. Do I actually check it out? We got our Titan ready to go out and gather, so let's get that going first. I'm gonna pop this right here, and now I'm gonna go to the world, and I'm gonna see what I can find that's kind of close. Any bread right here? We're gonna go gather this, boom, boom. Quickly go grab that bread. They're gonna come back right away. It's gonna take us 1 minute with 14 million food. But I wanna go ahead and click the arrow right underneath my PFP in the top left. That's gonna bring me over to the growth, and I'm gonna actually increase my gathering speed for 8 hours. No reason, there's no event going on, but you know what? I have it, we used it, so now we can go out here and gather. Let's see, it's only 47 seconds before everything gets there, so let's see what I can find here. Ooh, that one's in the middle of orange. I'm gonna kind of go to a safer spot. I'm gonna go right here, boom. Let's go and grab that. That one is 3 minutes away, so we are okay. Let's go check out some stone. Boom, we're gonna gather there as well. That's probably a few minutes away as well. Gathering stone, 1 minute and 30 seconds away. And wait, why is actually the bread is further away than I thought. So the stone is gonna be the first one to get gathered and pulled back. It does not matter to me because everything that I'm going and gathering right now is a level 8 node, and there. So whichever one I am going to gather right now and hold and get quickly, I'll just send another gatherer out and just continuously get more stuff. Something else I've been doing on a fairly regular basis is I've been going and just doing some auto battles of beasts. A little bit of auto hunting, not a bad idea. We'll dispatch one of those and dispatch these ones right now. We'll just let those go in the background right now while I'm here in the game, recording, playing a little bit. I'm not gonna keep them going endlessly. Remember, those auto battles come from this. This weekly card right here, Alliance Auto Help, check. Auto Hunting, check. It also gives me VIP and a bunch of other things every single day. It's good value, 7,000 times the value. I wonder, how do they calculate those things? Sometimes you just have to wonder. But either way, it's good value and I am gonna use it. I've been told that this True Gold Weekly is something that you should definitely buy inside of the game because it will prevent you from being stunted in your growth. Now that is something I'm gonna probably do tomorrow. Over here in the island, I want to collect a little bit, and I actually have a really great comment from someone that came over from Whiteout Survival talking about the island. Before I share that comment though, we have 360 likes on the island. We smashed the 350 goal. Thank you guys so much. I love how you interact with my island, even though it is the most busted looking island in all of Kingshot. I'm starting to own and be proud of how bad my island is designed. But shall we get into the comment? It's from Alessandro Crusoe, again, from Whiteout Survival. We've seen him come through in quite a few of my videos. He says, for the island, you want to focus on these first: infantry defense, marksman attack, and lancer attack. Then number 4 is infantry attack, marksman defense, and lancer defense. This is giving us our guide of where we should be focused and what should be upgrading in the island. So number 1 on that list is right here, the Hearth Grill. It's my infantry defense. That's something that we should locate and upgrade. That should be my priority right now, being that the recommendation came through from the community. Let's go ahead and get the upgrade right there. Let's see if we can get another one. I think I can, yes. 2 upgrades on that. What is that called? The Hearth Grill. Actually sounds great, as it is approaching lunchtime here. I've said to myself, though, I'm going to stop eating so much at lunchtime. Sometimes I overeat during lunch. I'll tell you what, though, that ribeye looks pretty good on that grill. Now, you'll notice that my gatherer has returned. We got the resources. Where is it? Right here. The gathering report right off the bat. The stone is there. Oh, right there. Bread. All right. Yeah, there's the one. 2.8 milli of the stone, which means I need to go out and find another stone plot. Let's go find one right here, and let's send the proper gatherer out to get it. You're deployed, you're out, go get the stone and do your job. But the entire point here is you will be attacked in Kingshot. You will be attacked in Rise of Kingdoms. You will be attacked in Call of Dragons and Whiteout Survival and State of Survival. These are kingdom builder games, and part of the mechanic, part of the to-do is to attack and to be attacked. But you can recover. And I'll tell you what, in Kingshot, recovery is the easiest I've seen in almost any kingdom builders. Actually, in any kingdom builders. And I would assume that it's very similar in Whiteout Survival. When I played Rise of Kingdoms back in the day, you would get attacked and zeroed, and man, there was no coming back from that. It was pretty darn brutal. Then you would say, man, maybe I should explore other games to play. But in Kingshot, that is not the case. I'm sitting with 42, almost 43 million power. I was down to 30 million power after being attacked, and just in 5 days, we got ourselves back. If you want to come through my account and throw some love on my island with a heart, I am in Kingdom 819. The name is Echo Gaming, and the alliance is Devil Paradise. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the support on the videos. Keep it coming. Subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow because we have some true gold to buy.